Hello there internet dwellers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be chilling, we're just going to be watching one video, but this video looks like it's been highly regarded in the Fnaf Vhs community, and so many different creators that we've watched in the past have actually commented on this video saying how good it was. So I thought we'd check it out, you know, see what it's all about. I'm supposed to be on a break right now. I'm not sure when this video is going to be released. I had like a mental kind of, not break, but just like a mental exhaustion, I guess. Not just with videos, but just in general. I was just like, I need to just take some time for myself. I know that right now this feels good, what I'm doing. Like, because I'd be making videos in the past and I'd feel crap whilst doing them. And I knew that just wasn't good. That's just, you know, you don't want to be hearing all this. But basically, I'm feeling good right now. So when I'm feeling good, I'm going to make videos, basically. So this is called Fnaf Vhs Medical Imaging, and it's by 12-man OP. Canon number 0. Note from Adam. The tape was found in a trash bag near the bus station. Shows camcorder footage recorded by Dr. Leonard Smokes, Brighton's Clinic of Hope employee. The video shows an emergency CT scanning procedure conducted on a very sick 7-year-old patient. As far as I know, the footage was presumably given to the Food and Drug Administration and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Very likely this footage wasn't meant to be seen by the public and were doing something very illegal. Tape recorded April 23rd, 1985, but it was found in March 6th of 2009. So if you go down here, look, we see Reach Animations has commented. Apparently he voices someone in this. Then we see Marionette Puppet Master, Bizarre, Spectre. Spectre actually also recommended me another tape that he worked on with a friend that I will watch, Spectre, if you're watching this. But yeah, I just, like I said, I'm trying to just make videos when I feel good. So when I find other videos to put that video with, I'll definitely react to it. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's get into this. Be sure to like, subscribe to 12-man OP. Well, you don't have to do it right away, you know. I usually do it towards the end. But yeah, if the video's good, you best do it. This is how they grow, guys, okay? Right, here we go. Clinic of Hope, established in 1952.
Hello. You Department of Radiology and Diagnostic Imaging.
Archive procedure tape serial number is 182. Is there, yes, captions here. Applause, lovely. So this is the CT scan. What does CT stand for, guys? It stands for... You're wrong! Alright.
How's it going?
Hello, Dr. Richards.
Just
Okay. I'm pretty sure that the captions don't actually... I mean, this isn't music that's playing, so I'm just going to turn them off.
I know I'm your boss, and you're freshly employed and all. However, I consider everyone as a friend here.
Oof.
Everyone calls me by my name.
Hey, that's a red flag right there, guys. If your boss comes up to you and like, listen, we're all family here. Run as far as you can. If they're working, especially for a retail chain, run. I guess this is different because it's like, in order to get to this level, you've got to go through a selection. You know, you've got to go through years of training. So it might be a little bit different here. But when it comes to the layman's job, where you can just, anyone can do it basically, and they say, we're a family here. Run. You're basically just joining a cult at that point. Run away as far as you can and just go somewhere else.
And I don't want to put any unnecessary pressure on my staff.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't really say I'm stressed or anything like that. I've been reviewing x-rays for about 10 years now, so I certainly know how to do my job. You know, even with sophisticated imaging measurements.
By the way, why are you sitting here all alone in the dark? You're not conducting...
Sorry, I just got that meme in my head. And you're not watching all by yourself, are you? No, I'm with the science team.
Procedures right now. You'll strain your eyes badly by staring at these screens.
Oh, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm used to working in the dark anyways.
I should really put my glasses
these screens
on. Well, you complimented my glasses, and I appreciate it, but I don't wear my glasses half as much as I should. These are Adidas, okay, not sponsored, but they're very nice, aren't they? They're very unique. I like them.
Really much of an issue, so it's really unlikely I'd do something to my eyes.
So, you wanted to have a little conversation with me? You called my office number 2 times, not even 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I wanted to check if Brendan had passed you some urgent information about the recent CT scans we've conducted for the past 2 weeks.
I don't know anything about it.
Really? Richard didn't tell you that?
No.
Of course he did tell you, otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What kind of conversation? Is something going on in this department that I don't know?
Grace, please, just let me explain.
I like the voice acting feels a little bit more natural now, which is good. I like natural voice acting, something that doesn't just take you out of it. You know that it's scripted. You can like literally see them, hear them reading a script. See, good voice actors, they know how to take a script, well, good actors in general, and say it as if they're saying it for the very first time.
I wanted to tell you, but I was just too afraid of how you would react. But here goes, I guess. Well, the past 2 weeks, I've been receiving some pretty odd cases. My old job at St. Hannah Radiology.
Right, well, that was really weird. I heard like a knocking sound, right? And no one's home. The cats are outside. So I went to go check it out. And there was just water everywhere. Like a pipe came loose under my sink. And the dishwasher, what do you want? The washing machine was basically just like filling out into this pipe, which was just going all over the floor. Luckily, there was no electrics around, but damn, this house is falling apart, man. There's something weird about this house, I'm telling you now. Gizmo man, no! Get over there! So, back to it. Jeez, we're only 2 minutes in. Here we go.
Center most of the time, if not always. I received and examined CT scans of brain abnormalities, skull traumas, and abdominal oddities. Most of the time, it was just internal bleeding cases, blood clots, phenomena, tuberculosis, and 2 cases of immovable lung cancer tumors. But when I started working here...
What a nice kind of job this man has.
Give me a second, let me hand the computer.
Why do you need this camera?
It's my tool to record evidence that might be useful in catching this children's poisoner.
Children's poisoner?
Yeah, but
Children's poisoner. Oh, okay. This is interesting.
Oh, right. And when I started working here, my first few weeks were exactly the same as my old office. Let me type a few commands.
This is really good. What does that say?
There. Over the past 2 weeks, I've gotten these 4 cases, which,
Okay.
to be completely honest, scared the living shit out of me.
Hmm.
Starting with Ricky Summers. Patient information, 7 years old, male, symptoms severe abdominal pain, vomiting, fever, and muscular pain. And his symptoms have gotten much worse about a week after eating at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay, so they're going off a whole poisoning thing right now.
An infamous
Interesting.
restaurant built as a response to Bond's Burgers with the same urban legends about disappearing people as its spiritual predecessor. What about it? Do you assume that child got sick right after eating in there?
I'll get to that later. So after witnessing such symptoms, you'd probably just assume that it was some severe food poisoning or an extreme case of the flu.
Yeah. Those are typical symptoms of a severe flu or complex food poisoning for that matter.
Right, my thoughts exactly. But
He literally just said
poisoning
that.
tests and even the viral blood test showed negative results.
Of what?
And that was until I decided to give him a proper abdominal CT scan. Take a look at this.
Abdominal CT scan. Oh, this is... The man in the monitor, guys.
What the fuck? Please, doctor, excuse my foul mouth, but Jesus, what the hell is this?
What is
That is
this?
cystic echinocosis.
Cystic echinococosis?
Wow, he knows...
How? In this region? How'd that thing get so big?
I'm sorry, but this looks like a bunny rabbit. Like a weird, deformed bunny rabbit. What is this meant to be?
Bastards tend to develop really fast and almost undetected. When they do decide to finally show up, most of the time it's just too late. The balloon pops and the whole abdominal cavity gets infected.
Ugh. Oh, it's a
And then you
balloon.
die.
Well, congratulations on your accurate diagnosis then.
I'm not finished yet, Grace.
Oh, dear.
I wouldn't call you and disturb your inner peace if it was...
All right, here's the thing. This guy, it's one of those things where the guy obviously is like just a worker here, but he's so knowledgeable. He knows more than the people who are above him, which happens in a lot of cases in jobs and stuff. Often people from outside, say if there's a promotion up for grabs in a company, sometimes they choose someone outside the company to come in rather than the inbuilt person who knows how the whole thing runs. And therefore, they get a person above them telling them what to do when the person below knows exactly more than the person above. I remember a friend of it actually telling me of a similar case to that for his job.
But it's alarming seeing such a case repeat itself another 3 times throughout the next 2 weeks. Every test showed the same symptoms, same images, pretty much the same diagnosis. Except for one, which we'll get to later at the end. See? Larry Sandman, 8 years old. Load him in.
Jeez, what's going on here?
As big as Demi's ego cyst? But here's
Sounds
an
like a
even more
face.
interesting thing. All these kids didn't have any contact with infected animal feces.
Is that how you get this thing? You get it through animal feces?
Well, it's even impossible to catch such a parasitic disease here. There's no bears, foxes, badgers, or any wild
There is a bear. Just not the kind of bear you're thinking of.
animal for that matter. So I and my fellow pediatrician, Dr. Goodman, initiated a little investigation.
Dr.
and started
Goodman?
asking the parents what the hell happened and what they suspect could have caused such an illness. And every single parent admitted that just before the incidents, they had all went to the same Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Now the real question is, how in the hell would they all catch the same illness? And especially from classic cheese pizzas,
that's
because
4
we got
people.
their order bills in our hands to see what they had for dinner.
So if this is going off the original canon as well, linking into their own canon, then there's one more that's going to be...
Turns out,
Or is there 5?
some sick fuck roams around there and adds God knows what shit into the pizzas with
He literally adds animal feces into the pizzas.
motherfucking tapeworm eggs in it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But the worst of all of these is the
even is
case
that?
of Sadie Preacher, who was 6 years old. Symptoms are unbearable headaches, vomiting, dizziness, and progressive loss of consciousness.
That's even worse, than just murdering them outright, killing them, I think. Because that they're making them suffer there. They're genuinely making them suffer. Which obviously, with a knife you can make someone, but it feels like, I'm not sure if torture was done. I don't want to really think about that. I don't think there was. Let's just say for the sake of it, they were just killed, straight up killed. But this requires a different level of sadism right here. Sadism?
She needed a CT scan right away, and
Sadisticness.
Brace yourself.
Sadinism, whatever. So this, wait, they're F5. File 5, that says. I think. Or something 5. Interesting. Ugh. Is that in the head?
turns out that lunatic not only had some spare hydatid worm eggs, but pork tapeworm ones as well.
Ugh.
Leo, these poor children.
What was that sound? Go back.
But pork tapeworm ones as well.
Jeez. Well, so that means the... Here's the thing about that. Is that I remember hearing about something on it. Like, it was one of those short Joe Rogan clips that come up on YouTube. I forgot who it was who was talking. They were mentioning something about eating something and then basically getting worms inside the head and around the spinal tissue and spinal cord and stuff.
Leo, these poor children.
So that is brutal.
Why hasn't there been a report on this?
Brendan was going to tell you that he either forgot about it or just got too scared. But when it comes to Sadie, she died holding her mother's hand while being...
Oh, that's... You know, this... Out of all of the Fnaf VHS tape videos, obviously they're all kind of sadistic in their own sense, but this one has a form of realism to it, because I feel like it's coming from a professional standpoint, and then... Oh, it's just... It feels more real,
rushed
almost.
to the emergency surgical department. That's why I've decided to record this as footage, to bring it to the local police station as evidence. I and Brendan have already collected all the necessary information.
Mo, you there?
Come in.
I've been looking for you for ages. Another urgency. Patient, age 7, from ER in less than 2 minutes.
What's going on?
Oh, so someone else is coming into the surgery now.
Does
in 2 minutes.
anyone care to explain to me?
We've got the 5th case of that poisoning thing.
Oh, it is a 5th case, so there was only 4.
Bullshit.
Keep the x-ray lamp, for God's sake.
Okay.
Oh, this is such a unique take on...
Grace?
Wow, this is awesome.
You get to see with your own eyes what kind of bizarre shit goes on here. You stay here and watch.
My God, okay.
Oh, so they're going to bring the kid in.
Hope it's not what I think it is.
Bring and connect a heart monitor and a ventilator since the patient is on hard anesthetics now.
Oh, so they're bringing him in.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Oh, man, it's so mad as well to think that these are children. Like, these are children that this is happening to. It makes it even worse, I think. Like, that it's done in this way, like I was saying, and not just, like, freaking murdering, which is still absolutely horrific, don't get me wrong, but this requires a different level of just
Don't let your
psycho.
mother in here. It's a restricted area.
Oh, and you can hear the mum
Here,
screaming.
start the procedure.
This is gonna be wild.
Oh, man, that's so real. That felt so freaking real, man. I think that captured something that a lot of... Don't get me wrong, I've watched a lot of good VHS tapes, but that captured something right there that is very hard to capture, and it's just the realism of it.
Ready. We can start the procedure.
So is the machine.
Let's start with the head section.
And the fact that this happened literally as they were doing this, like, it's real time that this is happening. It's not in the past. It's not, you know, something that's going to happen. It's something that's happening right now.
And we'll move slowly towards the abdomen.
Right. Give me the patient information.
Eric Harley, 7 years old. Symptoms according to his mother are dizziness, extreme abdominal pain, blood and bile vomiting, lack of
same
appetite,
symptoms.
diarrhea, and loss of energy. Progressively
Jeez.
worsening throughout this week. The teacher caught him vomiting gallons of blood and bile in class today.
Gallons of blood?
All right. Done with the basic info. Let's start with the whole body scan.
Do they not have a date of birth?
I wonder what it's gonna be this time.
My bet? Another one of those tapeworm cysts.
Brendan,
Tapeworms.
you forgot to tell Grace about our plan.
Sorry, flew out of my mind. You know I'm really busy recently and I don't have enough time to actually rest.
Luckily, your friend told me everything.
Good. That's good.
All right, it's done. Let's process
Oh,
this.
jeez. Is that meant to be there?
The brain seems to be intact.
Oh.
No signs of abnormalities.
Oh,
Move
okay.
to the
That's
chest,
just normal, is it?
to the abdomen.
That looked like there were 2 worms in there, but I guess... Here we go. This is where it's going to be. Oh, the tension as well of waiting to see what's going to come up. It's very well done.
Alright, let's take a look into this.
So is that from the top down? I can't even see. What is that?
Can't see any cysts here, especially in the liver.
The liver.
So that's regular poisoning then, right?
I'm not too sure. The images aren't sharp enough.
Try manipulating the image with brightness and contrast.
Okay. Yeah, that might work.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Something's off.
What's,
Rescan this section and zoom out to the suspicious area.
where's the suspicious area? That all looks weird to me. The human body is very strange.
It moved.
In this angle, you can tell it's a fasciola hepatica. Hell of a thing.
It's actually a full colony of damn liver flukes.
No wonder this
Liver
kid had a sudden
flu.
bile vomiting attack. These worms are literally eating his liver out.
Oh!
Oh God.
Look at the main vein. It's perforated.
Liver fluke must have chewed it up and made its way into the vascular tract.
Oh, that is nasty!
And if the fluke reaches the heart?
You're dead. Yes, even I'm not a trained medical profession, but I imagine a worm eating at your heart is probably not good.
Eric will die.
Shit. Come on, Doc, you gotta do something, man. Oh, it's...
What's going on?
Ah, shit, he woke up. Abort the procedure!
What?
Oh, this is nasty.
It's gonna be okay, buddy, alright? You're gonna be
Good
fine.
evening, anesthesiologist.
I know your tummy hurts,
GT
but
room number
It'll be over soon, okay? We're working as hard as we can. All right, just stay with me, little man.
Oh, this is mad, man.
It'll be okay.
Sweetie, don't cry.
The kids are so innocent, you know? They're just so innocent. And the fact that someone went out their way to do something maliciously, knowing what they're doing, to make a child suffer like that is madness. Like, that requires a different level of evil. Like, the devil himself would look at that and go, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Mom will come soon. Dr. Leo will take the pain away from you. Relax, honey. Keep still, please.
Damn.
Look, Eric, breathe and calm, okay? I gave you some painkillers now. You should go to sleep in a minute, all right? Stay with me, strong man.
Damn. Very, very well done.
Oh, fuck! You just crashed!
I'll intubate him. Bring a defibrillator and life support here.
What the fuck? Bro, this is genuinely making me have some kind of emotional reaction to this. Like, this feels so mad, like, because it's happening right now. Like, it's being captured live. Like, it's easy to kind of... I mean, yeah, it's horrible what you hear about, you know, the FNAF law, these children dying or whatever. And that's, you know, it's... You think about it, you go, oh, that's sick. But when you actually listen to it live, and when it's as malicious as it is with the, you know, how they went about doing it, damn, man.
Eric, please stay with me, honey. I beg you. Please, no. No, you're too young for this.
What the fuck is going on here?
Stop standing like a moron and help me.
Yeah, because that's exactly the kind of response you want, isn't it, from a professional doctor? What the fuck is going on in here? As you can hear a flatlining heart rate monitor. Where did you get your PhD, whatever it is?
There's no time for this. Fuck yeah, I'm doing CPR.
Bro, I think it's too late, man. The kid probably went into shock, right?
Ready? Stand back. Clear!
Come on, stay with me, baby. You have your whole life ahead of you, please.
Clear! Grace? He's gone.
Jesus. Wow. I gotta say, this is definitely the hardest FNAF VHS tape I've had to watch, for sure. But it's so well done to that point where it's actually like, if it's evoking some kind of emotion in you, like a genuine emotion of sadness, and you know, it's very well done. But my God.
PT passed at 22:45 hours on April 23rd, 1985.
Will you just toggle off already, piece of junk?
Oh God, I gotta give it to freaking... I always say this, guys, to first responders, like, EMT? Is that it? Just emergency, you know, EMS. That kind of, that job. Especially with these, because the amount of, like, the trauma that you must go through when you're trying to save someone's life. Because you went into, like, being a doctor to help people. It's like being a vet as well, when you go in because you love animals. And most of your job, you're having to put down these animals. But being a doctor, you want to save someone's life. And that it's just, obviously, it's not in the cards. They're not going to live. And that must be such a, like, heavy hit on the brain and the heart.
Fuck this shit. Second kid this week. Second!
There needs to be, yeah, an
Report the
investigation.
state authorities.
And I think this is how you also, because it's not really, it's not shocking to the point where, you know, you're just going out your way to just shock with just graphic content for no reason. But I believe this is how you rightly make the viewer hate the antagonist of the thing. Because like I was saying with the Urban Spooks video, you know, he got into a lot of controversy for using like shock content. I feel like this is a different kind of shock content, to the point where it's like, wow, okay, this guy needs to go down. This guy needs to be found and either killed or just put away for life. Yeah, this is how you do that. This is how you evoke that reaction, for sure.
We'll hold that fucking psycho and the restaurant owner accountable for this. They'll both pay for what they fucking did.
I'm so sorry.
Damn. So brutal, man.
Grace, it's okay, don't cry.
The thing is, as well, you've got to be
You did
like,
everything you could.
you've got to like almost callous your heart in a way to this. Obviously, because they're so used to, you know, people dying on them. You know, maybe even they make friends with these patients over time, and then all of a sudden they die. It's got to be very heavy on the heart for sure. But you can't go into this job with like a really soft heart.
Liver fluke probably blocked his vessels.
Ugh.
Who's gonna tell his mom?
Oh man, you could hear his mum crying in the background as well when he first came in.
I'm afraid I'll start crying myself.
I feel sorry for the doctor that has to break the news.
Let's get somewhere nice and prepare for his last goodbye with his mother.
My God.
Okay. Grace?
I think, yeah, the people that need to break the news, I'm thinking, are the people who weren't involved specifically with the surgery or whatever, unless they feel they need to. But I feel like it would just be such a burden on the doctor. Obviously, it's going to be a burden on the parent for sure. But someone who's not experienced what happened, it would be easier to break the news for sure.
We have to do this.
Damn. See, this makes me want, you know, I'm not sure what happens in this story, if it's the same kind of story, because if he's poisoning these kids, he's not really luring them into a back room, is he, to feed them cupcakes or whatever, pizza. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a different canon, like, ending to William Afton for this. But either way, that was very fucking well done. Excuse my language. You killed him with... worms. Hey, I didn't do shit. Listen, I'm just watching this. Ugh. My God, this is what talent is right here, guys. This is how you tell a story right here. Health Hazard Family Restaurant finally closed its doors. I think that's a fantastic kind of, the Terminator, wow. That's a fantastic alternative to what actually happened. I feel like this is even more sadistic, to be fair. And it makes sense, you know, like with health and safety shutting it down, because it's like children are dying here for a, you know, it's not just like the suit smelling of shit, basically. It's nearly 2 years of various legal action. The beloved family restaurant is finally closed. Damn. However, after a recent mass bout of food poisonings involving various parasitic infections with 2 fatal cases, the US Food and Drug Administration has ordered the closure of the restaurant and the dissolution of the Fazbear Entertainment company at the request of the management and the staff of the radiology and all of with an immediate effect. In addition, a diagnostic imaging department at Brighton's Clinic of Hope with an immediate effect. In addition, the FDA issued a warrant for the arrest of restaurant owner William Simon Afton, along with an indictment, is that how you say that? Which says that the owner neglected the cleanliness of workstations failed to comply with basic hygiene rules, failed to ensure quality control of the received resources and their products, which later were made available to customers, all of which led to repeated infections among customers, mostly children, with various parasites and bacteria present in food products offered by the pizzeria. The fact that it's children mainly just goes to show that he was picking and choosing who he was poisoning for sure. The owner did not admit to the above-mentioned complaints. He stubbornly insisted that it was impossible for children to get poisoned by stale food from his restaurant. As he stated, all hygiene rules were strictly followed by my employees, and quality control of wholesale products was regularly carried out. All hygiene rules. The situation has changed dramatically in the last month. On April 6th, seven-year-old Ricky Summers, who had eaten at pizzeria 2 weeks before, was hospitalized. Previously standard pharmacotherapy against gastrointestinal infections did not bring the desired results. It was decided to perform a computed tomography of the boy's abdomen, which was discovered Ryan, words! Use your words! Your words! You're English, you're reading. This is how you read. You read from left to right. Here we go. There it is. What was discovered? Horrified radiologists. A huge 3-inch wide tapeworm cyst was discovered in a boy's liver during a CT scan. 3 inches wide. That's massive, guys. Guys, that is huge. Isn't it? 3 inches. Oh, stop it, Ryan. Fucking. It's not the time or the place. Behave. This is how I cope, guys. If not, I'd be crying at this video. William Afton and his cook were sentenced to 1 year. One year in prison. Such low penalty infuriated Brighton residents and parents who were seeking justice. Riots broke out. I'm not surprised. That's mad. The residents burned down William's house. Oh, jeez. There was a lynching. Of who? What, of William? By order of a state court, William has been relocated to another state. Said state was called Texas. Town was called Bellwood. Under his new provided identity, he served his sentence there. Man, that is mad. This felt real. This felt actually real. Like, it reminded me of that Candyman story of the guy who freaking poisoned his own kid to get a life insurance quote off him. Or what, not a quote, but you know, so he could claim it. On February 7, 1986, he was released early for good behavior. Oh, God. Is he really gone for good? Bro, people are going to be gunning for that man. That is mad. I don't know if he's gone for good. But I'm hoping this carries on. Holy crap, was this good. I'm subscribing and liking. I'm even going to leave a comment on this one. I never leave comments on videos, but I felt like I needed to for that one. But there we go. That was super... Oh, the camera just died. That was really good. That's all I'm going to say. 12-man OP, keep up the fantastic work. And guys, go and subscribe to this channel. Oh my God. If there's a channel that deserves recognition, it is definitely this channel. I know, obviously, listen, I'm not putting down any other Fnaf VHS tape creator because there are fantastic creators out there. And you can't really compare them to one another because each of them tell their own story in a different way. They have different skill sets. But this one was phenomenal. And that's where I'll leave that. So keep up the amazing work. Guys, if you did enjoy my reaction to this, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Obviously, go check out the original creator. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscription, you know, help them in the algorithm. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.